one.
Okay, so this is my new motorized bicycle I made just this last week. It's quite fun. It's got a pretty big engine on it too. I was surprised, but first things first, the clutch is here. It was a little bit loose at first when we got it because the clamp down there wasn't tight enough, and it'll go in and there's a button you can push and it'll stay open so you can pedal with it. And I did my own brakes off of another bike over here. I got the throttle, the kill button, and the choke. And then the fuel line, the fuel filter that was attached up to the fuel tank was broken off, so I went to the hardware store and bought a new one. And it works pretty well. I have the muffler, which quiets it a good bit, and it's pretty good. Here is the mechanism for the clutch. Grab the clutch lever and that pulls it in and it pushes a bolt in, which allows the clutch, the two plates to come apart. And you have to pedal start it, you get it going, and then you let the clutch out and rev it and it'll go. We have the chain here, which the back sprocket was probably the longest thing that took me to do. I had to take the wheel all the way off, and I had to take essentially this apart because I had to get into the back brakes, the pedal back brakes, and take them off so I could put the sprocket on. And the sprocket barely fits with the pedal back brakes. We had to take the cap that keeps the dirt out of the bearings and stuff off. But I think as a result of that, the bearings on this side got all bent and messed up, so I'm going to need to get some more bearings for that. And chain tensioner. The chain tensioner, every time you start it, shifts towards the wheel a little bit. So then every time you start it, you have to pull it back a little bit. That's fine. It's not a big deal. And then the chain we had to make really fairly loose because this isn't perfectly centered and it gets tight at one point. Here is the box where it's the electrical box with everything in it and stuff. And I mounted that here instead of down here because this is a big, huge tube and I couldn't fit it there. You have the gas tank, which it is a 1 gallon gas tank, and this gets 150 miles a gallon, so this will last me a while. The fuel line, it has a fuel on-off lever. I'll turn it off because I'm not riding it for a while.
Okay.
Carb is pretty nice. It's a higher performance one than the one that comes with the normal kit. And it has a couple of vents in it and a drainage pipe for if the bike flips over and the carb has gas in it, it'll leak out. Also, the bike was a good choice, I think. I like this bike a lot. It's pretty cool looking for a reason to be on it, and it's got a really nice, comfortable saddle seat with like springs and everything, so it's a smooth ride. It has the right kind of handlebars. It was pretty cheap. It was like $80 at Walmart, so it's a good deal. And that's about it.